aluminium. And now I'm switching it on, and this electrode I'm putting in the center. Do you think the water is going in round and round circles? Is
Yes,
it
it's
visible?
moving in circle. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Now I should be able to reverse it by inverting the magnet. So let us see if you saw the direction earlier. Now let us see. Just do I have a little bit of salt? Just a bit. Yes. Is the direction of rotation now changed?
It's reversed.
It's reversed. There is a film at the top. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And now if I change this again, let us see. Again, it is reversing.
दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है. It's reverse.
Actually, the movement is at the bottom. I don't know why. Let me just take away this quickly. Something. Why is the top portion not rotating? That is what I'm wondering. Because at the bottom there is a lot of circulation, but at the top there is not. Just a minute. What could be the reason? This is something which I have just seen for the first time. कि ये ऊपर नहीं रोटेशन हो रहा है पानी में, अंदर नीचे की तरफ हो रहा है. ऐसा क्यों है?
Just increase the voltage.
Direct contact to magnet.
No, there is no direct contact.
Just increase the voltage, and this means like particle above from magnetic field, I mean far from magnetic field, they're feeling less and less force. So you increase the voltage, the lens
No,
Lorentz
no,
force.
no, nothing happens increasing the voltage. At the bottom, I can see the motion very much there, but at the top, there is a kind of film which is stopping it from rotating. But earlier, I've never seen this film. Maybe I can, if I bring it nearer, can I show? I'm not sure if I can show it. Is it visible in the screen? The water going round and round at the bottom?
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, yes.
Yes, yes. It's
Yes.
visible in the
Visible.
bottom.
Yeah. And then if I invert this, now you see the direction of motion has changed at the bottom. Are you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Clearly.
But I must find out what could be the reason for this surface film. Maybe the water has lot of, this is tap water. So maybe because of dissociation, there is a surface film. The salt dissociation is taking place very quickly. There's some brown powder over here. which might be responsible for this. Okay. So when I learned to do this for the first time, I always, I'd been teaching at class 12 level this cyclotron for how many? 15 years, after which only I came to know that it is, you don't require a big lab for this cyclotron. It can be done at the tabletop only. So this was something very beautiful. But now I want to ask you that when I have put salt in this water, NaCl, okay, so Na ions are positive and chlorine ions are negative. So when we pass the current through this, they should be moving in opposite directions and the water need not rotate. How is it that the water is then getting rotated? If force on positive ions in one direction and force on negative ions is just in the opposite direction, there should not be any resultant motion in the water. But obviously there is a net force in a single direction. So how that has become possible?
Is it about the, as we have learned in the class 12 physics, that if a charged particle is passing through the, you know, perpendicular to the magnetic field,
Magnetic
it has a circular motion of the charged particle. That is because of the sine of the theta, it will be sine of 90 degree. So sine 90 degree is equal to 1. So I hope that might be the reason behind that. The angle.
Then if you have QVB sine theta,
Mhm.
so sine theta is fixed.
So it is perpendicular to the magnetic field.
Yeah, field is coming out like this, either coming out or going in. And the motion is in this plane.
So it means that the charged particle is moving in a circular path to the magnetic field.
But actually the charged particle should rotate in its own place. But if it is rotating the whole water, then all the charged particles, of course, the viscosity of water has to do something with it, but then it is making the whole water rotate. So that must be possible when positive ions are also moving in the same fashion as the negative ones. Otherwise, if they were moving in opposite direction, they wouldn't be able to impart any net motion to the water.
So another point is, it might not only be in a circular part, it might also be the helical part, which we have come across in the plasma physics. When the magnetic field and the electric fields are applied perpendicularly, the charged particle is not only circular motion, it is also having the helical part. So
That is
that hydrodynamics.
when you have a field which has a component perpendicular as well as parallel. The perpendicular component to velocity will produce the helical motion. It will produce that pitch.
Yes.
But here it is perpendicular. I mean, I'm not going so high that the field lines would be turning. I am at that place where the field lines are going perpendicular only.
Fine.
So in this formula, F equal to QVB sine theta, Q for Na is positive and for Cl it is negative. So Fleming's magnetic Lorentz force should be oppositely directed on Na and on Cl. That is my question. Then why it is not oppositely directed?
Somebody has answered that maybe due to the water dipole moment.
Ma'am, I couldn't hear you.
Maybe, hello? Am I
Yeah.
audible?
Very faint.
Maybe due to the water dipole moment.
But we will consider the water molecule to be neutral.
Am I audible now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So on the whole, the water molecule is neutral.
And there is another answer that due to the mass differences between Na and Cl.
But force, if you see, the magnetic Lorentz force is same. I mean, there is no mass there.
Eddy currents.
Eddy currents where?
Srinivasan, can you please unmute and say it's eddy currents he has
But where?
mentioned?
Is there
But-
any changing magnetic
Mhm.
field or something?
No chance it.
And there is no metallic volume or something. So, I know many of you know the answers because we've discussed it many times. Uh, in this formula only, the Q is not the only thing which has a sign. What else has a sign?
Good evening, ma'am. Am I
Good
audible?
evening. हाँ जी जीवन जी.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste.
Here, apart from a metric force, we are not considering the electric force. Actually, the plate which we have applied at the periphery, probably that was connected to positive terminal, and the center that is connected to the negative terminal. So there is an electric field. That electric field cannot apply force in same direction on the oppositely charged ions.
Absolutely.
Na plus and Cl minus ions, they will experience electric force due to this electric field in opposite directions. So that V vector are in opposite directions for Na plus and Cl minus. And of course, Q is also different. So when we incorporate the signs of charge together with the opposite direction of velocity, the force direction comes out to be the same for both Na plus and Cl minus, thereby forcing these charges to circulate in same direction.
Absolutely. Absolutely wonderful. So actually, when we start the current flow, then if this is positive and this is negative, the direction of current flow is from outer periphery to the inner electrode. But direction of current means what? The flow of the positive ions. That is, Na ions will have velocity from outer periphery radially inward. And the Cl ions, they would have flow in opposite direction. Their velocity would be from the center to the periphery. Though they are both contributing to current in the same direction, from periphery to the center radially. But the velocities are in opposite direction if you look at the ions. And therefore, as Jeevanji said, that for magnetic Lorentz force, F equal to Q VB sine theta. So Q is opposite, but V is also opposite. So that results in the same direction of the magnetic Lorentz force, whether it is sodium, iron or chlorine. So that's great. So let us move forward now. And now I have
These demonstrations are really fascinating. Like, I have a question like, how do you come up with such ideas?
no,
It's
we learned it most of it from Professor Verma, and then as we started learning, and as you do, you get more ideas. Like just now, Vani ma'am gave me a new idea that what if I touch it with only my fingers? Then I thought, okay, what will happen if I do it with 2 fingers, 3 fingers, 4 fingers, or palm ka 4 portion kar lo, quarter se. I mean, that's how we generate ideas when we learn together. Everybody comes up with new ideas. And that is why I never have one-way webinar, because then I don't get to learn anything. But when we discuss, it is so much more rich, right?
yes, yes.
So अब मेरे पास क्या है यहाँ पर? Now I have this coil, this solenoid actually, with large number of turns, and then I have the two ends, the two ends of the solenoid wire. This has these two clips, and I have a bulb here. This is the bulb, and I'm going to connect it to one end of the solenoid. Let me show it to you. I'm connecting it to one end of the solenoid. And just for support, I'm keeping the solenoid over this. This is only for support. There is no role of this plastic stand, this reed. And now I'm going to connect it to AC supply, AC transformer 6 volt. So this goes to the positive here. There's no positive, negative really in AC supply, but still. Stable. Now switching it on. So do you see the bulb is lighted? Let me increase the voltage. Okay. So you can see the bulb. And now what I'm going to do, I have these cycle spokes with me. So I'm putting the cycle spoke here. I'm putting 2 here. Do you see any effect on the bulb? Let me remove this and then I put it back.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, yes.
What is the effect?
Decrease in intensity.
Decrease the
Okay,
intensity.
so I'm putting more. Again, the same thing. I put
Yes.
still more.
It's
still
decreasing more.
decreasing, and then decreasing, and then decreasing. It's almost, it's hardly visible. Just a point is visible. So I guess it is easy to understand why this is happening. Would you somebody care to just speak out?
Ma'am, inductive reactance increases.
Inductive reactance increases. On what basis do you say that?
Ma'am, because if we say inductive reactance is L omega, and basically the inductance here increases.
Inductance L increases. So why L increases?
Ma'am, because of putting in the cycle spokes inside.
Okay. So cycle spokes are making L more. Up
Ma'am, mu R increases.
mu R.
Yes, relative permeability.
Right. The material in the core.
Actually, the mu increases, right? Actually, because of that, L increases.
that is what I was just trying to get out of you. तो अब एक और इफेक्ट देखते हैं. तो अगर L increase हो गया तो XL increase हो गया, and that is why the current in the circuit is going to now reduce. अब एक और इफेक्ट देखते हैं. अभी देखिए मैंने इसको ऑन किया तो ये इतना टाइम लगा इसको ऑन होने में. ठीक है. अब मैं इसको यहाँ पर ये 3 साइकिल स्पोक मैंने डाले. अब कुछ खास फर्क नहीं नजर आया. अभी मैं आपको ये 3, अब देखिए क्या कोई फर्क लगा आपको? देखिए मैं फिर से दिखा. ये ऑन किया था हमने, ये ऑफ कर दिया. अब मैंने इसको डाल के ऑन किया. कोई फर्क लगा?
Yes, ma'am.
What was the difference?
The intensity is increasing slowly now.
Okay, ये बल्ब एक तो इंक्रीजेस स्लोली, और क्या इफेक्ट हुआ?
It glows lately as compared to the previous one.
हाँ, the glow is also less and it takes a long time to really start glowing visibly. And then, so that's what Vani ma'am is saying, that the intensity increases gradually, so slowly that it becomes, the glow becomes visible after quite a noticeably longer time. अब मैं इसके बाद बहुत सारे और डाल देते हैं. अब देखिए क्या होता है. देखिए कितना noticeable delay है, isn't it? The delay in starting to glow is so noticeable. ये देखिए अभी immediate, almost immediate था, और अब इनको डालने के बाद so much longer it has taken. So वो जो हम कहते हैं ना कि inductance delays the growth of current. An inductor
Mm.
delays the growth of current. That is so beautifully visible here. So I really love this, seeing this. When for the first time I saw this, I said, wow, we've been teaching it for years, but I had never seen this. So this was something very beautiful. I hope all of you enjoyed seeing this.
Yes, ma'am. This is
Yes,
one of the
yes,
best
हाँ,
activity.
ये कभी देखा नहीं था.
Okay. अब जो लास्ट चीज मैं दिखाने वाली हूँ वो ये है कि मेरे पास यहाँ पे एक ये एल्यूमिनियम बॉल है, काफी हैवी है, ठीक है। और इस अगर मैं आपको ये चैलेंज दूं कि आपको इस बॉल को हिलाना है, लेकिन आप इसको ना तो टच कर सकते हैं, ना टेबल को आप हिला सकते हैं, ना फूंक, नॉर यू कैन ब्लो एयर ऑन दिस, nor you can jump on the floor. How are you going to move this?
Heavy magnet you have to be.
So does the aluminum get attracted to magnet?
No repulsion होना चाहिए.
It doesn't. So I'm not able to move it. See, if it is stationary and I bring the magnet near, it is not affecting the ball, aluminum ball. So what should I do? What should I do? Is there any way by which without touching this, I could move it?
Ma'am, are these two magnets, two pieces or one?
Yeah, they are two. Actually, they got stuck
Exactly.
and I'm
Can
unable
we
to.
Acha, okay. What if we separate them and put the ball in between? Will something happen?
I don't know, but I cannot separate. They got
Yes,
stuck
ma'am. It
together by
takes too much
mistake and
force.
I'm unable to separate them. I have
Okay,
to
ma'am.
take them to a shop to get them separated. तो क्या करें हम? मैग्नेट तो बस ऐसे ही है. I knew you would say magnet, so I brought the magnet. तो क्या किया जाए? It's a challenge. कैसे इसको मूव करें?
If applying the high potential electric field,
High potential electric field. Well, how high? How much
Then-
voltage?
then might be in terms of thousands.
I don't have it. I
Aluminum is,
simply don't have that kind of voltage.
ma'am, aluminum is paramagnetic.
Yes, ma'am. It is. I was about to say it is a paramagnetic material.
So
Gets
you
slightly
change
magnetized.
you change the magnetic field, it will go from weak to strong field.
It will go from.
Weak field to strong field.
So what? How should I do this?
You produce gradient in magnetic field.
I should produce what?
Yeah, change in magnetic field, ma'am.
How do I do that?
Just by moving the magnet. on the
I
ball.
move the magnet.
Ah,
Wonderful. So I move the magnet. See,
so nice. Wow, wow. Excellent.
It's really beautiful.
Beautiful, ma'am. Beautiful.
Lens law.
Beautiful.
see, no touch, but as sir said, it's going to move. And then I have a really heavy copper ball. This is really, really heavy. And what happened? Why did these magnets move away? Something very strange happened. These magnets just moved.
Yeah.
Why is it moving away? I'm not doing anything. There is no other magnet also. I don't know why it's moving away. I should investigate that. But anyway, so this ball is very heavy and even this can move. Do you see little bit is just moving? Do you see it moves?
Yes, ma'am.
Not-
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
See here.
Yes,
So
yes.
that is the power of changing magnetic field. So these are the things which really excite me, and I thought I would share my excitement, and that is all from my side today.
It was really, really exciting, seriously. It's always like we used to just teach and teach. We do not go for showing and demonstrating these things which are actually needed. And yes,
And our
yeah,
purpose is not just showing and entertaining. Our purpose is that through these, we must have discussions, because the discussion brings out our misconceptions, or it clarifies our thinking, and then there is so much of new thought which comes in and makes us do many more new things. So there are so many people here like Jeevan ji, I know, Ajanta ji, Vani ma'am, all these are, we are all colleagues, and all of them are such innovative people. Maybe you could invite them next time to present here. They have wonderful things to tell you, which even I cannot tell you. So I hope that you could invite some of them, and they'll be really wonderful resource persons.
sure, definitely. We will next time invite you again also. Like this experience was really great to see.
Thank you. Thank you. My pleasure. And
So do we have any questions like from the audiences? Anybody wants to ask anything to ma'am?
Yeah, it's a really wonderful session, and Madam has very beautifully explained many things. Normally, with papers, I do some experiments for my students in class, because before starting any class, one experiment I demonstrate that may be related to that class or not, make them to come to the subject. These experiments are really interesting, so this week I have to practice this. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for sharing knowledge.
pleasure. Sir.
Hello.
Yes.
For learning more experiments, where we can get the reading materials or resources.
Sir, where are you located?
I'm from Kerala.
Okay, Kerala, we don't have an Anveshika. See, we are all part of an organization called National Anveshika Network of India, which is a special platform of Indian Association of Physics Teachers, and Dr. H.C. Verma is our national coordinator. And under this umbrella, there are 30 Anveshikas which work all over the country. Our Anveshika is the Delhi Anveshika, BVN IAPT Anveshika, which started in 2012 at Birla Vidyaniketan, BVN. In Kerala, we don't have any Anveshika, but then in Kerala, I did, during COVID times, I did one webinar on misconceptions on Newton's laws of motion. There also, I had these hands-on activities, and we had a lot of discussion. So from time to time, we are doing this. But if you want to have a special exposure, then I suggest you go to Sopan Ashram, which is a place where Professor H.C. Verma does all the trainings for teachers, students, and research students, and small young kids coming from villages all over. Batches of students or teachers come from all over India. And you could also encourage participation in your areas into a very interesting competition that is called National Anveshika Experimental Skill Test. It has 4 stages, and there is no fee, but there are final prizes to the tune of 50,000 a year, and for economically needy people, it goes up to 80,000 per year for 4 consecutive years for the 3 toppers. And there are 3 prizes for the school level, 3 prizes for the college level, and they are all awarded in the National Convention of IAPT. And in this, there are 4 stages. First stage is the screening round.
Okay.
Where, based on not even 1 minute videos, which are showing some happenings in the surroundings, or some equipment showing some reading or some small activity. Based on that, there are MCQs. And then the children who are selected from here, about 1,500 students, they go to the prelims round. And in the prelims round, they have to do experiments, full-fledged physics experiments, sitting at home using the things available at home. For example, a glass of water, for example, chakla belan, or for example, that thing with holes which you use to fry puris or something you need to fry, or you could have just some test tube made with transparency. So many things which you do with things which are available at home, and or maybe an injection syringe which costs hardly anything. And there the students learn amazing things, and the teachers also, because we have a big team of evaluators. And if you would like to be an evaluator, you could just tell us. We float a Google form, and in that the evaluators learn the maximum, because they have to do the experiments themselves. That only makes them eligible to check the notebooks, because you would appreciate that if you're not doing experiment on standard equipment, which is all identical, then each child will come up with his own solutions, his own setup, his own variations, which are very innovative also. And to be sensitive to those small innovations, you need to sensitize yourself first. So Professor Verma always insists that anybody who would like to learn actually doing by hands, only they should come forward as evaluators. And then there are a lot of discussions about your results and how to improve, how to evaluate, how to make a rubric. And so a lot of learning is there. And then the students go to Sopan Ashram for semi-final and final, which is what happens under direct guidance and invigilation of Professor Verma. You could go there along with the student, and there also you could evaluate or offer to evaluate.
Yeah, I am ready to go there, and I want the guidance and how to go, where to go, and when to. Like, I
So
want.
you can write my mobile number.
Uh,
Should I write in the chat, or
yes, yes.
should I just speak it out?
Better.
Everyone.
Chat is better.
Everyone. I write 99. Is that okay, Sanjay ji, Dr. Sanjay?
No issue, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No issue.
3
No issue.
just a minute. 0078. So this is my mobile number. And if you write to me, I will put you in touch. In fact, there are groups. We have Nani NAST group, which, and in fact, now on every month we have a charcha discussion with Professor Verma. And for that, if you want to participate, it's online. And the eligibility for participating in that discussion is that you should appear for a model NAST test for teachers. And the score does not matter. The purpose is that you appear for the test so that your thinking has already started on the questions, which will be taken up one by one. And there is such extensive discussion that we are able to take only one video and maybe 2-3 questions in one session, which is lasting about 1.5 hours. So there is an extensive discussion with teachers, and the date for the last date for registration by the teachers is 24th August. 25th is the test, and the meeting, I think the charcha is on 31st August.
So where do we find this registration?
Yeah, so if you
link?
send me your name and your designation and your place of work with city to my mobile number, I will include you in that group where all the information is there, and I'll also send you in this group AIP.
Yes. Okay.
That also I
Yeah.
will.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, madam.
Pleasure. So, any other questions?
No, currently we don't have any other questions. It was a great to know that these platforms has been created to enrich our knowledge, and so that students as well as teachers will just question what is the physics behind just not teaching and looking. Ma'am, what is that ashram name you said? Can you please
Sopan
repeat?
Ashram. So Shiksha Sopan is an NGO which was started by some professors and students of IIT Kanpur. And then Dr. Verma got involved, and now he has put his own resources into it, and he has built houses around it, and that's where he stays. And there is a big center which caters to the diverse needs of the society. All the training is going on there.
Okay, that's
There's an
wonderful.
open air lab also. There are different halls, different rooms where there are exhibits, hands-on activities going on. There is a room where all the making of the exhibits is done with lathe machine and different kinds of uh, tools over there. Then there is a material science research lab on the first floor. There are two big guest houses. There are fields जहाँ वो खुद अपना सब कुछ grow करते हैं, गेहूं, चावल, सब्जियां, फल लगे हुए हैं, और गायें हैं वहां पर. तो इट्स अ वंडरफुल वे ऑफ लिविंग. वहां जाकर लगता है कि ये पिकनिक के लिए आए. इतनी बढ़िया हवा, बढ़िया खाना, इतना शुद्ध, बिना पेस्टिसाइड और उसके insecticides का. It's a wonderful place. You don't feel like coming back from there. The people who are there, they have amazing bonding with anyone who goes over there. It's such a warm feeling that people are just there to make you feel happy and serve, and it's a different world altogether.
Ma'am, if I can add, it is like your नानी का घर.
Pardon?
I mean, it is very much like जैसे नानी के घर जाते हैं ना,
हाँ, बिल्कुल.
that kind of a warmth we get there.
Yes. And all the students who are going for the final of this NIST exam, one parent also goes with them. And when they come back, they said, we've never ever experienced such a thing where even though it's a competition, but everybody is learning together. It doesn't have a feeling of competition. It is as though we are all learning together. जो बच्चा एक एक्सपेरिमेंट करता है, चाहे उसको आता नहीं हो करना, लेकिन उसके साथ जो इवेल्युएटर्स होते हैं वो धीरे धीरे छोटे छोटे हिंट देकर तब तक वो उसको हेल्प करते रहते हैं जब तक कि वो पूरा ना कर ले एक्सपेरिमेंट. ऐसा भी होता है कि कई बार वो सवेरे 11 बजे शुरू करते हैं, रात में चांदनी रात में भी वो एक्सपेरिमेंट चलता रहता है. बाहर ओपन में भी वो एक्सपेरिमेंट्स चलते हैं. देयर अमेजिंग वीडियोस नेट पे भी हैं, आप लोग देखिएगा, आपको मजा आएगा देखकर.
Ma'am, one last question.
Yes.
Like, I would like to hear it from you. Any encouraging or any motivational, or I will say any advices you would like to give our audiences, our young who are at the level of BSc, who are going to MSc, and your words to them.
See, I'm nobody to give any advice. I can only tell you out of my own experience that I have done whatever my heart told me ever. Because I passed from BITS Pilani. I was a National Science Talent Scholar with rank 28 all over India out of 300 people. And when I studied in BITS Pilani, people told me that I'm spoiling my life if I'm going for teaching. But I always wanted to be in teaching. So I think what you should do is probably pursue what your heart tells you. But then you have to bring a certain kind of excellence in what you do. What the world recognizes money or excellence. So if you have excellence, then and not only just excellence, it's your originality should be there. आपकी छाप होनी चाहिए आपके काम पे, which should be different from what everybody is doing. Do whatever you want to do and dream. Pursue your dreams, not what really sells. Because if you are unique, if you are excellent, it will sell. There will always be people who are ready to receive what you have to give. लेकिन वो जो आप एक्चुअली आप किसी को नॉलेज नहीं दे सकते, आप अपना एनर्जी, पैशन, एक जोश ही दे सकते हैं. तो मुझे लगता है कि जिसमें आपको जोश आता हो, जिसमें आपके अंदर लगता है कि हाँ दिस इज व्हाट आई वांट टू डू, वो करिए. और स्कूल में जो है उन्हें तो बहुत तरह की चीजें ट्राई करनी चाहिए टू डिस्कवर वन सेल्फ की व्हाट इज इट दैट एक्साइट्स मी। और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि जब स्कूल में ब्रांचेस ली जाती हैं, साइंस ली जाती है, फिर आगे इंजीनियरिंग में जाते हैं लोग, कोई मैकेनिकल लेता है, कोई केमिकल लेता है, लेकिन दीज आर ओनली फील्ड्स। अल्टीमेटली व्हाट यू विल बी डूइंग इज परफॉर्मिंग अ रोल. So it is better to find out what kind of a role you like, whether you like persuading people and you would like to go into marketing, or whether you like to do research and you would like to be deep into the research, or whether you like to manage people and you would like to be an administrator. Because engineering or science or commerce or humanities, these are only fields of studies. They don't define your role. So it's better to identify what is the kind of work that you like to do. And accordingly, if you pursue a particular kind of role, I think that will make you happier. That's what I feel. But I'm nobody to give advice to people who are, who youngsters nowadays know much more than people who have aged like us.
No, definitely. It's never like that. It's always the experiences you have seen, and you have become such a great person. Thank you. Thanks a lot for your wonderful knowledge and insights.
Right.
And for the last, we would like to ask for a group photo so that we all can take a screenshot with you, ma'am.
Sure.
Sanjay sir, you would like to add something anymore?
Yeah, thank you so much, Pragya ma'am. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, thank you so much, Pragya ma'am. आपसे ही मैं मतलब मोटिवेट हुआ हूँ, और लास्ट वो लॉकडाउन के बाद मैं एससी वर्मा सर का भी बहुत सारा वर्कशॉप अटेंड किया जाकर शिक्षा सोपान आश्रम में, और आप लोग की कृपा है कि एक और भी यंगस्टर्स के लिए प्लेटफॉर्म जनरेट किए हैं और सोशल सर्विस करे जा रहे हैं, और आई होप कि आपसे सीख के और कुछ लाइफ में करेंगे. थैंक यू सो मच मैम. थैंक यू सो मच.
We'll take a screenshot. Yes. Is it over, sir?
Just
Yeah,
wait for a
thank you.
minute. Just wait for a
Okay,
minute.
okay, okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, man. We hope that we invite you and your colleagues again in our AIP forum. Thank you so
Right.
much, man.
Wonderful to learn together. Thank you, Sanjay ji, for this platform.
Thank you, ma'am.
Great.
Thank you
I
so
wish
much.
you all
Thank
the
you.
best.
Thank you. Thanks a
Thanks.
lot, man.
Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.